I'm not coming with a testimony tonight. I'm not here to polish the altar or paint the scars. I'm just coming with the bone-dry truth. And the truth is, I am so tired of being the anchor in a shipwreck. The morning doesn't break anymore. It just bleeds through the blinds. A cold gray ledger of the hours I am left behind. My flesh is singing a song of salt and decay, a language of tremors my bones have begun to say. I trade my spine for bread from the dawn until the setting sun. But the river is dry before the gathering is even begun. The silver slips through my fingers like water in a sieve, a ghost at the threshold devouring the little I have left to give. I have worn the floorboards thin with the weight of my knees, begging a silent sky to adjust the northern breeze. But the wood underneath me offers no answer to the ache, just the quiet splintering of every promise I try to make. I watch my father dissolve into the shade of his bedroom wall, a giant oak reduced to the shadow of a winter fall. He carried stones in his pockets he never had the space to drop, unspoken grievances that the heartbeat finally had to stop. Now his absence sits in the corner like an uninvited guest, and I am inherited by the same heavy iron in the chest. My mother's eyes are ancient wells where the water has turned to rust. My siblings speak in whispers like characters drawn in the dust, and they look to my shoulders to carry the roof of the house, while I am a quiet country being swallowed by a mouse. No gold upon my finger to anchor me to the earth, no small voice calling my name to give the wind worth. Just this vast unmapped silence stretching out to the shore, and the bruising weight of a key that no longer fits the door. Where the fire descends, but the flame doesn't cleanse, it just hunts for what is left to burn. My family is a cemetery turning over in its turn. My limbs are heavy water and my lungs are filled with ash, and I am still waking up to the lightning's cruel flash. I believe you, God. You know I still hold the blade, but believing is a puncture wound in the middle of the shade. There were horizons my father drew with his dying hands, prophecies of milk and honey written in the desert sands. He prayed for sights his eyes were never permitted to see, before the sickness turned his blood into an autumn tree. And I am the custodian of the vineyard he never got to reap, walking through the brambles while the world is fast asleep. A debt I didn't borrow, but my bloodline has to pay, trying to build a temple where the ground is giving way. I'm not angry. Do you hear me through the roar? I'm not pounding Maybe it's a wound. Maybe the silence is the reshaping of the room. God, I am not bartering for a kingdom or a crown. I am just asking for the rain to let the dust settle down. Tell me the name of the month where this wilderness ends. I've been the wood on the altar where the fire descends. My family is bleeding, my foundation has been torn, and I am still standing barefoot in the middle of the storm. I believe you, even when the belief is a knife, even when the truth of it costs me my whole life. I won't let go of the garment in the dark. I won't let go of the flame. The patriarch is gone, but your shadow remains. The flesh is turning cold, but your shadow remains, and so am I. Broken on the altar, but still